That was the most dominant forward performances I've ever seen in Test rugby. South Africa didn't just win the Rugby Championship, they made a statement. 4 tries, brutal scrums, clinical set pieces, and now back-to-back champions. And whether you support them or not, that deserves respect. Respect, man, respect. I've got a lot to say, so let's break it all down. Welcome back to the channel. What a match, what a tournament, and what a team performance from South Africa. I mean, they've done it, winning back-to-back rugby championships for the first time in their history. As a neutral and proud All Black supporter, I've got to say South Africa earned this one. It wasn't flawless, but it was powerful, passionate, and absolutely championship worthy. Today, I'm breaking down the Springboks' 29-27 win over Argentina in Twickenham, a game that had drama, intensity, and some serious forward domination. We're talking about the game, what worked, what didn't, who stood out, and what this win says about the Springbok heading into the end-of-year tour. So let's get into it. Credit to Argentina. They came into this game hungry and they weren't intimidated. Dalgai's early try was class. They led 13-10 at halftime and genuinely had South Africa under pressure in the first 40. And I wasn't worried, to be honest, because I knew, South Africa would turn it up. And they did, in the second half. Wow, it was like machine kicking into gear. South Africa's forwards went into full beast mode and the match flipped on its head. Now let's talk about what South Africa did so well, starting with the scrum. I mean, I watched a lot of Test rugby, and I don't say this lightly, but that was one of the most dominant scrummaging display I've ever seen. Argentina had no answers. South Africa's forward pack, they just dominated. They weren't just winning the set piece, they demolished Argentina's forward pack. And the lineouts, rock solid. The more unstoppable, the entire set piece game was world class. And that gave them control even, when the game felt chaotic. But Malcolm Marx, 2 tries, a huge presence around the park. Cobus Reinach, also with 2 tries, is my man of the match. He was everywhere, smart, support lines, great pace, sharp instincts, just a complete performance. He was fired up. RG Snyman off the bench, that one arm offload before Reinach's second try, top tier impact sub stuff. And then there's Sasha Feinberg-Mngomezulu. I mean, this guy is special. Confident, calm, kicking reliably, and already playing like a seasoned pro. South Africa have found a true gem. So let's not overlook Argentina's role in this match. I mean, they played their part, choosing to host the match in London instead of, at home was a bold move. But over 70,000. 370, I'm assuming, but it's probably more. I wasn't too sure, but man, the atmosphere was crazy. Fans showed up, and that was probably their highest crowd of the year, and it created an amazing spectacular. But they looked sharp early on. Dalgai's finishing was excellent, and they kept playing right to the final whistle. Escrow scoring in the last play to grab a losing bonus point showed real character. Under Felipe Contepomi, there's a lot to be optimistic about Argentina. I mean, especially considering their wins against Australia and New Zealand early in the tournament, and they made history by beating the All Blacks. But I got to give a nod to South Africa fans as well. I mean, especially those, just watching, the green and gold. Man, there was heaps of them. It was amazing. The crowd just felt like it was a home to them. And green and gold, like I said, was everywhere. And that kind of passion and support clearly fuels the team. And Then, of course, Rassi, love him or not, but the man knows how to build depth. He rotated his squad, gave young players big minutes, and still won the title using 47 players across the competition. I mean, that's not just winning. That's just future-proofing the squad. But let's be fair. I mean, it wasn't perfect. South Africa started flat. I mean, there was a lack of rhythm early. And like I said, I wasn't worried. But and the yellow card to Moody put them under pressure. He got away with that knockdown. That was foul play for sure, but he got away with it. But yeah, that was lucky. But my heart was beating. I was so nervous. I was like, no, not again. But lucky that he got away with it. But yeah, they put them under pressure with that yellow card against a more clinical side. I mean, that might have cost South Africa. But their discipline needs sharpening, and at times the attack shape looked too lateral. Not enough direct runners on variation in play. Once they got back to their physical game, they were unstoppable. But it took too long to click. But heading into the end of year tour, here are a few honest areas to improve. Discipline under pressure, stronger first half intensity, better backline chemistry and broken play. I could understand Rassi is picking a consistent team from the Durban squad now into the Twickenham. He's just trying to find consistency, and honestly, they'll build that chemistry for sure. But yeah, if they tidy those things up, South Africa are not just dangerous, they are nearly unbeatable. But here's the scary part. I mean, Springbok team is still developing. They are not just targeting World Cups anymore. They probably are, but they are now winning year on year, building squad depth and settling high standards in every format. The culture Rassi and his team have built is one that doesn't settle. But they've got youth, experience, power, and now back-to-back Rugby Championship. As an All Black fan, I'll say this. Honestly, South Africa's right now are the gold standard. And if they keep playing like this, 2027 might be another green and gold year, to be honest. But massive respect to Argentina. A rugby nation on the rise, and with the right leadership, they'll be back stronger. And congratulations to South Africa, back-to-back champions, for dominance on another level, and a squad that just doesn't know how to back down. So all the players, incredible effort from the team, and to the fans, man, what an atmosphere. And to Rassi and the Boks, the mission moves forward. So let me know in the comments below, who was your man of the match? What do you want to see from South Africa in their next game in the end of year tour? And how do you rate Argentina's performance this year? What are your honest thoughts about the game as well? So make sure to like and subscribe for more rugby content. Thanks for tuning in. Keep supporting your rugby teams and keep the rugby spirit alive. And go bookie for the next game. I can't wait. And we'll see you in the next video.